Hello everybody, it's me, the Mick, and welcome to Slay the Princess, a game that I meant to get to about several months ago, and then promptly forgot that I even purchased and downloaded it. So now I'm going to be playing it now. Duh. But anyway, it's a game with multiple endings. Apparently it's some type of horror game. I don't know in what capacity. And there's several endings, and apparently there are no bad endings. Right, chapter 1. The hero.
You're on a path in the woods.
I am.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Is there?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her.
Probably.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Will it now? Okay. If you consider maybe that the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked in there. Killing a priestess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that? Jeez, there's so many options. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Yeah, have you ever considered?
I appreciate the mental exercise. We are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Are we?
Nevertheless,
okay.
Let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she is dangerous.
Okay.
She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
How do I know this for certain?
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Okay.
Unless,
I don't trust you.
You do your job.
Okay. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
It's all part of the job.
Alright, I guess I'll just
you make your way
straightforward
up the short path
kill the princess.
To the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay. In the basement.
Before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Why should I believe a word you say, though? You seem pretty unreliable, my guy.
This, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin, I guess. I like the art style. I love the art style, actually.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Okay.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Nice.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
This seems very ritualistic and probably not the thing I should be doing, but I'll take the knife.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I also want to point out that the music stopped. Okay. Enter the basement. Oh, now I have a knife in my hand.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Who put her in here?
Her voice carries up.
Who's there?
Oh, hello. Tis I.
It sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Oh, now that's the voice of the hero telling me that she's dangerous.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay, cool. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Okay.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise.
Bitch, she heard the door
Luck,
creaking.
Hero.
I don't need luck. I got this big ass knife.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Why does she only have one
There's
shackle?
a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Probably.
Focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
No. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Probably because at the top of the stairs I just shouted that I'm here to kill her. Yeah, let's
You
step forward.
your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
That's the exact option I picked, yes.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
A knife?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yes, that's why they're ineffective weapons.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to rip.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. What if she has a blood thing? What if she kills us? Are you sure? Are you sure she's not armed? Screw it. We're just gonna
You
slay the
lunge
princess.
forward without a moment's
Oh, damn. That's actually a
hesitation.
really sad. Yeah.
You feel
That's
flesh
like- ooh, wow.
easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Wow. Okay. Why am I
Oh.
scaly and feathery?
This
Oh.
is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
Do you?
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Probably.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes.
Maybe she can't.
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Well, that bodes well for
But
us.
it's over, isn't it?
Is it?
She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Okay.
But is it over? Really over?
Probably. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. Of course it is. She's
Yes,
dead. Of course.
exactly.
Of course it's that easy. Like,
It's
it couldn't
over.
be any easier. Alright.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Uh-huh.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Probably because we have.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad.
But do we, though?
But it was for the greater good.
Was it, though?
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Who says I'm guilty?
But that day isn't today.
I don't know.
Let's just get out of here.
Maybe I didn't want to go for the heart. Maybe I wanted to go
You
for the
open the
jugular.
cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Uh-huh, and that's the end of it.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
Oh, that
Where a
bodes
lush
well.
forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What
Cool.
happened?
I killed a princess, and that was the bad decision.
Everyone is fine. It's just that
yeah.
you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
That's bullshit.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now.
How the fuck you figured?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
No, I've definitely
You've
been
never
happier.
been happier.
I've definitely been happier.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Probably. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
I didn't like any of this to begin
Blade.
with.
We can use the blade to get out of this.
Do we stab the narrator?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
I mean,
Do you hear that?
just walk
it wants
out the
to
door.
take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do. And the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't
Sure.
you dare.
Or else what? You are a disembodied voice. Kill us when we be dead. Okay.
How
We'll be dead.
astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't
Wow,
do
what
it.
an astute observation on his part.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
I guess that's
I
true.
know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
Okay, I
That
don't know.
little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Yeah, but also, like, happiness was, like, going to the tavern after that and drinking. I'll be upset if we die.
Die, you can yell at me all you want.
Sure.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
How dare you talk to me like
Fine.
that?
Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Okay.
The princess's
Damn.
body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Cool.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Okay.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2, The Spectre. Okay. I don't know if any of that was
You're
even
on a
remotely close.
path in the woods,
Oh, this thing
and
again.
at the end of that path is a cabin. And
Okay,
you're
yeah, it's the
here to
person.
slay her.
Yeah. So, I'm getting a terrible sense of. I killed myself.
I'm
What
going
am I
to show
doing here?
you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. If he doesn't
Yeah,
remember
cool.
what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine.
Okay. Voice of the
It wasn't
cold.
very hard to kill her last time.
So
just do
do
it
I
again.
just keep getting more schizophrenia voices as I play the game? Because that's fucking awesome.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist
Oh,
that this has happened
dropped the thing.
before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Sure. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why would I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Yeah,
Those
why
are
should I
two
bother doing
very
anything?
different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Sure.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
He does sound slightly different.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, I did listen to you, and I went
Oh,
into
we listened
nothingness.
to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well,
Yeah.
if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any
My
consequences.
actions never have consequences.
What do you
I'm
mean?
infallible.
Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
It does.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind
Possibly.
itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Yes, to
Had
both.
you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around.
Yeah,
you
can
who
I
need
stab
a
the
slay.
narrator?
Just stay focused, will you?
I'm trying. Ooh, what if I just turn around and leave?
Oh. Do you think there's something else out there?
Alright.
Alright. Let's see what we can find. Seriously? You're just going to turn around
Yeah, why
and
not?
leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Who cares? If you're persistent, go to the cabin. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. Okay. Quietly, let's do this. Yes, I definitely know where I'm
Somehow
going.
I doubt that, but fine.
Okay.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
I suppose I do.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's
how
back on track
convenient.
again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
How quaint. He really wants us to go in there, doesn't he?
Yeah, I guess so. Turn around again and leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time. aren't
Yes.
you?
This is
It's
my fucking
remarkably
video.
selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation.
I don't care.
If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
I've already used that phrase.
Forever.
You can't take that. You can't use that one.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Shifty, 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 shifty. Okay.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh.
What's going on? Where are we?
Oh.
I don't know. But it feels like home.
I don't like this. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare. Just wake up. It's not. Okay. Apparently that was an ending. I was
You're
just
on a
trying to be a
path
jackass.
in the woods. And at the end of that
You'll know it
path
when you
is
see
a
it?
cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Hold on a second. Hold on. So I got embraced by nothingness by killing the princess. And then I got embraced by nothingness by not killing the princess, except this time the nothingness touched me. Huh. Well, I'll save all of the confusion and more exploratory stuff later. We're going to do a slightly different route next time, so I still want to do the chapter 1 and see where we get. But I'm still very confused. But I will be doing this again. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this video, give it a thumbs down, but let me know what I can do to improve the videos next time. If you enjoy what I do here on YouTube, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/MaddDocMick. I stream at least every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm hoping to work more streams into there, and I'm hoping to get back onto my upload schedule. But thank you again all so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.